rise. Let's stand together to fight Corona. Uncertainty, no security, everything is possible. It could be your mama, your papa, brother, and sister. Let's stand together to fight this deadly disease now. Walk on the wall with living for the uncertainty, no security, everything is possible. It could be your mother, your father, even your sister. Let's stand together to fight this deadly disease now. From Asia to Europe, Europe to America, America to Africa, to culture, honestly. It could be your mama, your brother, sister, or father. Let's stand together. Mama Liberia. God bless Mama Liberia and the rest of the world.
Let's stay together to fight Corona in our country. We must arise. Let's stay together to fight Corona.
Lord have mercy.
Amen. 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 Let's fight Corona.
Lord have mercy.
Amen. 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 Let's fight Corona.
Lord have mercy. Coronavirus spreads via droplets. When a person coughs or sneezes, the droplets land on surfaces and are picked up with the hands of others and spread further. People catch the virus when they touch their infected hands to their mouth, nose, or eyes. It follows that the single most important thing you can do to protect yourself is keep your hands clean by washing them frequently with soap and water or hand sanitizer. What is the incubation period of COVID-19? It is where that symptoms are showing up in people within 14 days of exposure to the virus. What are the symptoms of COVID-19? COVID-19 symptoms include cough, fever, shortness of breath. In rare cases, COVID-19 can lead to severe respiratory problem, kidney failure, or death. If you have a fever or any kind of respiratory difficulty, such as coughing and shortness of breath, call your doctor.
Coronavirus is real, but together we can fight it.
From Asia to Europe, Europe to America, America to Africa, take precaution and be safe. It could be your mama, your brother, sister, or father. Let's stand together. Mama Liberia. project. Liberia, Mama Liberia. Must all rise. Let's stand together to fight Corona.
Okay, people, how you guys doing? This is your girl, Lady J, and today we are going to be discussing COVID-19 and some other things. The voice you just heard was our president, President George Oponwia, and he is the artist singing the song, creating awareness for coronavirus. So if you're just joining, this is your girl, Lady J. Today is the 25th of March, 2020, and we are in a pandemic. We're in a pandemic. We have the coronavirus that has come to threaten our lives, make things difficult for us. You're welcome to the show. Please invite your friends, share the video. I'll be doing some shout outs to people that I see on. You have about 20 times to share the video. So please share the video and get people involved and get people on. So many things we're going to be talking about. Probably all my things on my timeline that I have actually put my thoughts on there. We're going to be discussing about it. So we're going to be discussing about a lot of good things today. Give it out for the president. He's the one that sang the new coronavirus song. They say his voice is good. Anyways, President Weah, you did well. Thank you so much for singing that song there. We appreciate you. So today is not like politics hour. Today is let's talk about it, because there are so many things that I would like to talk about today. Most of the things that are on my timeline, we're going to discuss it today. So there is a lot of information here. Again, you're welcome to the show. This is your girl, Lady J here. And we're going to be making it happen today. We probably don't have much to do anymore because of this coronavirus situation. So as you can tell, a lot of people are just, looking for some way to be entertained. And I mean, we are here to make it happen. You guys know that I'm in different capacities. I'm a media person. I'm an actress. I'm an entertainer. I'm a model. So there are so many different sides of me that you will be seeing here, because I want to make sure. You saw me singing the other day. If you didn't see me singing, go on my page. You will see me singing and stuff like that. Accepting a challenge. I just want to encourage us tonight to try to at least be happy, yeah? Because if your immune system is down, that means you are susceptible to the virus. But if your immune system is up and robust, there's no way that the virus can come to you. So what do I want to do today? I want to go over the stats. We have some stats. We'll talk about some conspiracy theories. I'll talk about some things. I'll also play some videos that I have been receiving. A lot of people have sent me videos because they know, I do research. So they've sent me a lot of videos and stuff. But let's just make it fun. If you do want to come in, I'll be looking right here on this thing. Let me know that you want to come in to discuss certain things. If you want to come in, let me know and I will bring you in. Again, if you're just joining your girl, Lady J here, I want to see the numbers go up, people. So let's see. Let's start the show. So the first thing that I would like to talk about, and as I talk, I will put it down here so that when we're done, we can, just move to the next topic and the next topic and the next topic. First thing first, let's talk about this coronavirus thing here. The coronavirus thing here is not easy. As I said in my show, if you didn't watch it last week, they are saying that coronavirus came from a wildlife market in Wuhan, China. And China now is not sitting at the first China is sitting, I will tell you where China is sitting, but China is not the first right now on the list of the world list of coronavirus, report. Notwithstanding, this is where they say it broke out. And then people start coming from different places in China, going different places in the world, and today, boom, we got a pandemic. We say what's a pandemic? A pandemic is a disease that touches the whole round world. That's why Tyler Perry came up with his little challenge that we should sing. You got the whole world. And I'm going to play my version of it because I did my challenge. Some people challenged me. My friends on my timeline challenged me. My good friends. And I decided to accept the challenge. We'll all do that today. This is just a show for us to laugh, have fun, no hard feelings. We'll be talking some gaps here too. So nobody should can't get first. Coronavirus time, not time to get first. That's just time to enjoy everything that going on. Because you know at this time here you can't get first too much. You don't want to antagonize yourself. So we'll be gossiping small. We'll be talking here and there, picking here and there. You know your little children. But we gotta meditate yourself because what else we got to do? This is not business as usual. So information will be here. Personally gossiping will be here too. Shout out to my mate Antoinette. Hey, Tonton. That's my mate right there, my people. And y'all don't even know the meaning of the mate situation yet. But shout out to my mate. She said she's taking long years. So she said, boom. If she not working, she must tell me because I'm going to bring her on board for us to talk. So you invite your friends. Then this is going to be very, very, very interesting. I'm not going to make this show lazy for nobody. So you invite people to come and let's talk about it. This is what the show is about today. Let's talk about it. There is coronavirus news from the world leaders, and there is coronavirus news from some different sources. And at the end of the day, I just want to let people know that something not rests somewhere. So we're going to talk about it. I will bring you on when I'm ready, honey. Go put your makeup on, look pretty, because I am going to bring you on, honey. Okay? So, my mates, welcome. Let me shout out to some people that I see here. Sis Juicy, welcome. Sis Cecilia, you're welcome to the show. My top, this lady, Maniko King. She's the first on all of my posts. Last year, she won EverythingLiberia and top fan. And I think this year too, she's going to win it because she's always there. So, Moniko, welcome to the show, mom. I salute you. Who else? Prince Khan, you're welcome to the show, honey. Madam Louise Jabate, welcome to the show, love. I have Kimberly Khan. You are welcome to the show, darling. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support. Godchild, my own sister in the East Coast. Welcome to the show, my love. Then we have Benetta Cooper. Miss Benetta, honey, welcome to the show. That true cool people can sing you like man. That true you thought, yeah? That's true. Angel, welcome to the show, my love. Then we have Hannah Snotty. Hannah, you are welcome to the show, darling. Madam Portia Savage. Oh, Portia. That's Portia right there. Salute you, mama. Welcome to the show. We have, I told you guys already, my mates, Tonton, alcohol, Tonton. All can I need it? I can get it 1 year because you know when you love somebody, you can get it. All can I need it? So Tonton. So now I can call her Tonton. So now I can call her Nettie. So now I can call her Antoine. All can I need love, Nene. Welcome to the show, love. Then we have, who else? Says, let me see some people that have not, said anything, but they're here. Susie Poor, you're welcome to the show. BB Rue, you're welcome to the show. As you come, please invite your friends because we want to make sure this thing goes. Moravia's Kitchen Soup, sir, you're welcome to the show. George, you are welcome to the show, honey. I'll see you for a long time. Sharif Abdullah Benetti, you are welcome to the show, my love. Who else? Let's see. We got Sis Mary Love, welcome to the show. Sis Yasa, welcome to the show. Raymond Katie, my own family, welcome to the show, sir. Justin, my family, welcome to the show. Justin Poor, are you still here or are you going back to Liberia? Anyways, let's go on. Asatu, Asata, welcome to the show, my love. Mimi, get my family people there. Welcome to the show, my own self, brother. Just I say, welcome to the show, love. And Otavius, now my people there, yeah. Otavius, thank you so much for your support. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being on here. Invite your friends, invite your friends, invite your friends. Okay, let's go to some serious business here. All right, so I got this coronavirus. For me, I will tell you guys something about me today. I like to research, okay? Anything that has to do with me putting news on my page, I like to try to research it because I feel that when you research these things, you get more information about it to be able to discuss. And because I don't want to be wrong when I, put these things on when I talk about it, I try to make sure. Now, there's a difference between research and there's a difference between putting your opinions on. And anybody is welcome to have opinions. Like me, I have strong opinions and stuff like that. People say, oh, you're a critical thinker, you're critical on a whole lot of stuff and stuff like that. And that's just what it is. So, with that being said, I have a link that gives me information about the coronavirus cases. And that's something that we need to know. So as I was trying to say in the story, they said this thing started in Wuhan. They said they brought some wildlife animals in the wildlife market in Wuhan, China. And for some reason, the virus jumped from in the animal and it went to the human being. And how the thing broke up. I say, that's a lie. And you know what? It's not everything that you and I know today is in the history books. It's not everything that you and I know today is something that the government would tell us. They would not tell us. If this thing has a theory to it that does not seem good to mankind, and a lot of people will not accept it, even though it will be done, they will not give you the real story. They will make up a story, and that's how they will go by it. So these things that I'm ready to be listing here, I just want you guys to know that they might not be the right numbers, but that's what the world is looking at right now. So coronavirus cases in the whole round world is at 468 905,000. 468 905,000. Then we got 21,200 cases. We got 114 to 1,800,000. So 468, 905,000 cases. Then we have 21,000 deaths and 114 to 1,800,000 cases. That's a lot. That's a lot. But on recovery, 114 to 18 is not bad. It's good. Because to those who have recovered at 114 to 18 in this statistic shows that the death rate is not in the hundreds of thousands. The death rate is still 21,200. So that's a good thing. When I went to look at the... Oh, it's a channel says sitting on number 1, my people. When I went to look at the countries... I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to do top 10 and that's where I'm going to stop. And then I'm going to go to the bottom of the list and do the least 10. And then we'll move on. Okay? All right. The top 10. Countdown. Sitting at number 1 is China. They said total cases in China is 81,285. Plus new cases, they have 67 new cases. Total death, 3,287 new cases. And pretty much that's what it is. So that's where China is. Italy comes at number 2 at 74,386. And the new cases is 5,210. Total death, 7,503. Their death is even more than China's death. And new death they have is 683. More than China new death, which is 6. So recovery in China is 74,051. You are listening. In China, the recovery is 74,000 out of the 81. Let's do some math here. Let's do some simple math. I don't know how to do math, but we're going to go into this thing. Because even though they will give us, they'll give us some numbers, but we can look at these numbers to detect certain things that's going on. And that's why I like to come on here and have an interaction between you all. I don't like for it to be just myself talking. So let me see. Yeah, we'll do that here today. So China has 81,000 cases and they have a recovery of 74. So that means that only 700,000 have been, like, there's 700,000 between these two people. 81 minus 74 is 700,000. And all the other people that have recovered is lower. Total recovery in China out of 81,285 is 74,051. Let's move on. Y'all will understand what I'm saying when we get there. Italy, 74,000. The cases in Italy at 74,000. That's the number that China has recovered from. So Italy has 74,000. They have the death rate at 7,503. And the recovery is 9,362. You're praying for Italy. You're not doing really well. Then we got USA. That's where you and I will live. Italy, my people, is sitting at, let me say USA is sitting at 66,048 total cases reported. And I need to start using this word reported because all the things that we see here in these statistics might not be up to par with what the reality of this situation is. So anyway you want to put it in your heart, you'll put it in your heart like that. USA 66,000. New cases is 11,192. Total death 944. And new death out of that 944 is 164. Recovery 394,000. Out of 66,048, only 394,000 people have been listed that are recovered, that have recovered. That's what is sealed. Spain is sitting at 49,515. Their death rate is at 656 and their recovery is at 5,367. Germany, 37,323. Total death 206, sitting at a recovery rate of 3,547. Then we have Iran. Iran is at 27,017 and the total death is at 2,077. New death 143, sitting at a total recovery of 9,625. France is in the top 10 at 25,233. Recovery is at 3,900. Deaths is at 1,331. Switzerland, they are at 10,000 cases. Deaths is at 153 and recovery is at 131. So they are kind of like even out there in Switzerland with the death. UK coming at 9,529 and we are at death rate 465, sitting at 135. South Korea is number 10 at 9,137. The death rate is 126 and they have a total recovery of 3,730. These are good numbers for those people in the East. I don't know what is going on, but that's it. Let me move down. Moving down to the last, from the least to the, so this is the least cases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have Turks in Cassius at 1 case, no death. We have Timor-Leste, 1 case, no death. Somalia, 1 case, no death. St. Vincent, 1 case, no death. New Guinea, 1 case, no death. Montserrat, 1 case, no death. Libya, 1 case, no death. Grenada, 1 case, no death. St. Kitts, 1 case, no death. Nicaragua, 2 cases. So these, no death. These are the cases here that are the lowest. Let's go to Mama Liberia to see where our own people in Liberia got 3 cases reported. That's it. All right. Sometimes people say certain things. They say, oh, blah, blah, blah. But as I say, we don't have to listen. You just have to sit down and try to think about it. We know how when Liberia got the Ebola spread, the way people die in Liberia and stuff like that. There are so many conspiracy theories going around about this thing. People saying that this was a biochemical weapon that was actually produced in China, in Wuhan, China, and the vial broke in the market. Please share the video and invite your friends. The vial broke in the market, and that's the reason why we have the coronavirus today. And they're saying, oh, for that same market was an animal that gave the coronavirus. Well, it's left for you as an individual to deduce where this virus came from. It's not for me to say. But I have listened to a lot of things that have made me understand that what is being reported to us is not usually what is happening. And I don't want anybody to feel fear, because that is exactly what the media wants to do to us, to put us in perpetual fear. I don't know when, this thing is going to go away. But if Sandra Brown, who's the psychic that said that's going in the year 2020, the twin year 2020, a virus is going to come and it's going to hit on the whole world and it's going to go as quickly as it came. Well, the virus is here now. So at the end of the day, the virus is here. And if she says it's going to go as quickly, then I'll believe it too, because she said the virus is going to come and the virus has come. The reason why I'm connecting Ebola to this, because Ebola is a virus that came and took the life of many Liberians. And at the end of the day, we do not have similar situation here. Let me tell you a little bit about how viruses come up, some viruses. So let's say I'm in Wuhan, China, and I want to make a virus about maybe my people there. We're going to get someone in the lab and we're going to take the DNA. And then we're going to bring something that's going to try to fight this DNA. When we look under the microscope, we want this thing to come and swallow up the white and the red blood cells that fight against diseases in our body. So if that virus is put under the microscope with someone's DNA, and you see that virus is just swallowing those things, and the red and the white blood cells, who are our defense system, don't have time to fight and battle, that means that virus can come and kill. So if this is something that they made, I will believe that they made it. But when they say, oh, the Liberian, people that can't really die from it, or maybe the weather and stuff like that, I will also believe it, because by now Liberia is supposed to be swarming with coronavirus. But Liberia is a hot country. So, there are conspiracy theories there. And I'm not telling anybody to believe it, because everybody will believe what they want to believe. But now, Liberia, as I know, nobody following the social distancing. People not even trying to wash their hands the way they're supposed to wash it. It's business as usual. Anything with 3 people in the country, it hasn't spread yet. Thanks be to God. Thanks be to God. But sometimes the world leaders has always tried to put Africans into a place where we suffer. I don't know if you guys understand this. How African, when you are an African, the power that you carry. You know that certain things started from Africa before it reached to any other country. Civilization started in Africa. If you don't know, let me tell you. So many things started in Africa. Even the human race started in Africa before it got to this place where they got Chinese, American, and other things. That's from our DNA. Life started from. So Africa has a lot of things that the white man, the Chinese man, the whoever man, and stuff like that got. We always are at the mercy of these people. We suffer. This time around, it's not looking like that. I'm not saying nobody black has contacted the disease, or nobody of African descent has contacted the disease or died. For your open your watch simple things that are going on. Let's be able to deduce from the unspoken words that are being said. We're not just sit down here, just anything they put out, you just swallow it and stuff like that. If you're gonna be swallowing everything they tell you, then definitely you're not going to know anything for yourself. So with all that being said, I don't think an African person DNA was used for this virus because it was specific for a certain group of people. But I know that the Chinese people DNA might be similar to that of the Europeans, the Caucasian, and that is why the thing just flocking down like the way it's flocking down like that. Can't to find out yet or yet we're in a situation here. Nobody have to believe what I have to say. It can be a very crazy theory that I have here. Nobody have to believe it. Nobody even have to listen to it. But at the end of the day, go and think about it. We've seen people come up with so many different videos to explain. God can't come down from heaven to talk to us, my people. We have to be able to listen and research by ourselves to be able to understand. He's not going to come down from his throne to come explain to us. You know, there's a conspiracy theory, but in every conspiracy theory, there is an atom of truth in it. There is something of truth in it that you must listen to carefully and pick and put it down. We can't be oblivious to what's going on. We have to be aware of what's going on. The moment you start to feel down in your spirit by fear, you have opened your immune system to attack. So I want for us to be feeling upbeat. Feel upbeat. Laugh, do anything. If taking crazy pictures is your thing, do it. Share it. Singing is your thing, do it. Share it. Dancing in your house is your thing, do it. Share it. Do not sit down and just be feeling kind of way because this thing has come. Ain't for you. Ain't come for you. You hear me, eh? Say it to yourself and say it in the atmosphere. Coronavirus is not here for me and my household. And that is the reason why it's not going to come for you, because you have told it it's not here for you and your household. We're going to be going on lockdown in this place now. By Friday next week, almost everybody is going to be going on lockdown. I want for you to please go and buy your little different things there for your household members and yourself between now and the weekend, and sit down. If you ought to pay your cable bill, pay it. You ought to pay your cell phone bill, pay it, so that you can be connected. Loneliness can bring depression. Loneliness can bring depression. And when people stay in the house together that are in good and rapport, it can also bring domestic violence cases. I am speaking as a student of psychology, and I have the right, and I have that backing behind me to be able to speak these things to you. So please, I beg you, desist from feeling down. There is nothing that you can do right now. Nothing. It's not in your control to do anything. Let me see. So since it's not in your control to do anything, you can't fight. But you can be happy within yourself. You can make yourself happy. You can make yourself happy. You don't have to listen so much to the news. The news is there, and always the news have been there to create fear among people. So the fear part will be there. But you can decide to, take yourself out of fear and just look into the matter a different way and know that you have a God. If you are a Christian like me, that's all I'm depending on right now, nothing else. So let me shout out to some people then I see on here, because I see a lot of people on here. Shout out to Honey Barbie. Thank you for being here. Sis Faith Joy Richardson, thank you for being here. Ellen Cheer, thank you for being here. Princess, thank you for being here. Bessie Toma, thank you for being here. I want to say, oh, what's this? I think you're jumping. Oh. Now we're not going to see other people there. That's sorry though. And Sis Musu, thank you so much for being here. Sis Patience Green, I appreciate you, your support, everything. Thank you for being here. And Rufus Wilson, you're welcome to the show. I appreciate you for coming on. So, that is where we are, my people. That is where we are. We are in this situation here, and we have to make sure that we do our business as usual. Except if closed down somewhere and stuff like that, you have to at least want to say business as usual. Don't just go into a total place of, and like loneliness. Shout out to y'all that get your horse money around y'all. Anytime you want to eat your tea, y'all can go eat your little tea there. It give you aura. Some of all I can know what's more around. Oh, we have to just, Shout out to y'all that get your girlfriend and your boyfriend and your living with. At least you'll be able to do what you have to do. Some of all not get it all. We just have to do we just have to do our thing because right now, easy. I heard Easy Brown brother say that they got something that they think going on right now where they can bring it. They decide they go to your house. I hope you can go here, eat bus and go ask it. Easy. You better try to get your last blow before Friday evening. So that you get your last blow before Friday because evening. So that because when Friday comes, your own business is done. So all my Minnesotans die looking. All my Minnesota you go care. You lay running at they 2 or 3, 4 round. You get it and you do what you gotta do. Into my poo poo, my horse open here anytime you want cut, you get cut. Yeah. So, at the end of the day, what is happening now? We must just be here all by ourselves, not to nothing. No, Yeah, when you're not learning when you're boo and stuff like that, and you're on your own. And at the end of the day, the side chicks and the side rooster, their lives matter. So please, to all the Brabby then I get a side chick, to all the sister then I get a side rooster there. Welcome to the show, Seji, you welcome. Welcome to the show. All the people that I got a star rooster there, star chick there, y'all please get ready. Y'all get ready because at the end of the day, we got to make sure that, if you're in Minnesota, because I will go over what the governor said today in Minnesota. The governor said certain things here. I need to be able to tell people about it because that's how we are now, that's how we looking. So, Seji, you are welcome to the show, darling. You are so welcome to the show. Let me go into some different things that I've been doing on my page. Because since the coronavirus thing, I've been talking a lot. I've been expressing myself a lot. Hello, boss. Coffee with me, Logan. You welcome to the show, darling. So, let's see. I want to see where my last show ended. And then we can go into talking. So as I say, we're going to gas here to do everything. Nobody want feedback. No cursing here. That coronavirus time. Let's enjoy ourselves. The news here a year. We got to talk about it. No cursing here. Please, you curse me. I'll just laugh at you to left for nothing at all. You curse me. I'll just laugh at you because the news here a year. We got to talk about it. But we got to talk about it. So no cursing. I'm looking for everything so I can. Yeah, okay. My last show. So after my last show, the first thing I put on my page last Wednesday around 10:16 was America asking the Senate to cancel student debt stimulate in the economy. And they haven't responded yet for coronavirus. They haven't responded. Then my boy, Mike Elliott, Setani. He's a media person in Liberia. He celebrated his birthday on Thursday. And so I sent a shout out to him. Shout out to him still, we're going to be working together soon. Then President Trump came up and said that chloroquine is FDA approved as an official drug to pursue coronavirus. When he said that one, I saw a news today flash that some people then went and took, they didn't go for the tablet chloroquine. There's a actual, the chloroquine comes from a certain kind of liquid. And so these people then, once they heard Trump saying it, they went and bought the chloroquine raw like that, didn't put nothing inside. They went and took it, and you know what happened to them. You know, we in Africa would never have done that thing because chloroquine, our sister and our brother, we know chloroquine very well. But then when the president said it, all the people there on Facebook, most of the Liberian person, they started coming, or they feeling some kind of way. So I'm wondering why you're feeling some kind of way. Come to find out, they say the chloroquine can itch, around the teen era. So that yeah. So they said they want chloroquine. My people, if you're coming from Liberia or you got chloroquine anywhere, yeah, you get some little chloroquine, you put it down. And please don't price gosh it, okay? They say the chloroquine can itch all over your teen and stuff like that. I said, well, if that is the medicine for COVID virus, then we'll have to use it. Then on Thursday, the same Thursday, we heard that about a week ago, Brussels airline closed in Liberia, and they're not going to be coming back till the 19th of April. So Brussels Airways is not flying anymore. You guys know that. Then I also saw something about MPHIL has ran about 18 tests. That was last week from people that came from high risk countries, and 17 were negative. So at the end of the day, we still got the 3 cases from MPHIL. That's in Liberia. Then we have, I talked about the year 2020. I said anytime there's a 2020, and something, every time in history, when 20 sat in a year, something happened. You can go do your research, do the same way I did my own research, because that's something I saw. I was like, oh, okay, wow. And then we talked about one of the papi, when I say papi, not the president, one of the papi and they bought him. They call him, what his name said? PC Yiki. He came from America here, and he did not, I repeat, did not do his quarantine. We're wondering if he has done it. I don't know if he has done it or not. I also told people that were in Africa to try to call the job and make sure that they let them know. But now I will give you guys updated information. Then news came up about the transport minister, who is in the name of Mr. Samuel Wulu. But then he came long time. He said he didn't need to quarantine. He'd been in the country before the coronavirus thing broke out in the place he came from, and he was okay. So I ruled him out. Then we went to, as I said, in 1720, they had a great plague. 1820, they had cholera. 1920, they had the Spanish flu. And then 2020, we're talking about coronavirus. So this is not all, Don't feel like God picking on us or the world picking on us. It's just something that can happen. It's an occurrence. Let's just go through the occurrence. If the people can go through the Great Plague, they can go through cholera. Today they got cholera medicine, Spanish flu. 1920, 2020, we can go through coronavirus. Coronavirus should not be anything that's coming to come make somebody break down emotionally here. Okay? So, then I made some fun about everything I want right here. I was saying it because sometimes some people didn't get it. 18 in all the states, all of the country, and when you gotta come and see this situation happening, that just say sorry to yourself, because you got something way all of the country, sister, brother. Hey, you're not there, the person not there, they're not shut all the flights down. You able to go there, the person not able to come to you. That's a whole different ballgame. So you're just fine, you're on the phone there now and be talking on it. That's why I was saying I get everything right here. That's what I was trying to say. Then I did this guy. Let me see if I can bring him on, because this guy here, he did this coronavirus thing. It just made me laugh. And I thought, let me see if I can bring him on, okay, people? I just thought maybe one guy, I don't know where he coming from, but the man said, Koro, baby, oh. I said I put that thing up, man. I don't know how many people now. About 3.3K people have watched it. People have 130 shares went out. It was just a funny guy. He just, Corona baby. Let me see if I can share my screen with you guys. I'll be sharing my screen with you guys for some different things. We're still going. I mean, the news is plenty. The news too much. We got to talk about it. We're not going to leave nothing out tonight. We're just going to talk about it. So you'll share the video, invite your friend in. Let's do this thing here, because at the end of the day, we just have to. We have to be on top of this thing. We are not going to allow no coronavirus to come and can't sit down over us. I mean, we got plenty of things then to go over today. Plenty things. Or lots, yeah. The papi good friend too. They call her Fatu. She's too she keen. No cause she came from. I know where play with this cause where she came from. And the letter then she wrote everything I get on my page. Every time when I put information on my page, it's because I want to talk about it, but I haven't been able to, talk about it yet. So we gotta do it. I ain't trying to make. This is why it's not politics hour. Nothing serious here tonight. This is a place that you can come and have fun, because at the end of the day, we need to laugh it off. Yeah, me, Yo, we need to laugh it off. If I have to even dance for you tonight, we will dance for you, because nobody can be feeling no coronavirus thing here, and then if you're feeling bad and stuff like that. If you leave my show tonight, you're going to be feeling happy that you came on this show, because we're going to make it happen here. This is where you need to be right now. So let me see if I can bring the screen over. Capture the screen so you can see the coronavirus man here. I know which country I think he coming from Kenya or something, but he not play corona baby. Corona boo boo. I said, hey, what kind of man here? So he not play, man. So let's see if we can bring him out here so he can be able to talk some of his corona thing. Cause we have to do this. This is just plain comedy that we have to listen to. We have to make sure that we put our hands together around each other. We cannot, I repeat, we cannot sit here and allow coronavirus to kick us in the butt. We have to. So let me see if I can bring him on. Open a window here and bring him on. See, let's see. All right, we can bring him on. He might not be too, whatever. I can try to see if I can cut this thing around it. Let me cut it around it and we'll bring Corona baby on your ear. Let Corona baby can talk small for you to hear it. Let me put him on. He will be talking and I will be cutting around it and stuff like that. Corona baby. This is Corona baby. I call him Corona baby. Okay? All right,
coronavirus, whatever your name is, please know that in Africa, we don't have your name in our mother tongues that we can use juju to deal with. That means we Africans have no problems with you. But if you have problems with us, please try again later. We are not ready for your troubles. Or if you miss direction, that is why you are in Africa. Kindly tell us, we can show you your way. Please don't kill us, I beg. Sweet Corey, colonizer, Corey baby, Coronana. Please, Corey, do not keep quiet. Say something now.
So now our Corona baby, yeah. Our Corona baby say, Corey must say something. So that is the last thing I have put on my page before. And I want, it's just to laugh and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, we have a situation that we are battling. And if we don't laugh about the things, it's just going to, if you want to keep yourself angry and fearful, it's up to you. But for me, I'm not going to do that. And the reason why I'm not going to do that is because I know keeping myself upbeat is going to help me keep my immune system up. It's a simple thing. Any kind of disease that comes onto somebody is because they want that disease to come onto them. It's not because of whatever it is. If you keep your immune system high and you are robust, it's going to be hard for the virus to really stick into your body. So let's try to find ways and means. Whether the video or in you, it's there. I played it and I'll be playing some more video there for you. All right. So then I had said, I think, and it's not anybody's thought, it's my thought process, but I think the genetic makeup of someone who comes from an African descent has a better immune system to the COVID-19. That's what I said. Then we also heard that Prince Charles met Albert of Monaco, and then he went into testing for coronavirus, and then he got positive. Prince Charles, if you guys can remember, that Diana Hosmer, Princess Diana Hosmer from UK. Then we see that 45, if you hear 45 the president, the paper America. 45 decided that he was going to revoke 44. That's Obama. School prayer rights. So Obama, when he was in his seat, decided he was going to take the rights away from people going and praying in schools. And when our paper came, the 45 here now, 45 say they should put praying back in school because he wants to win the election now. So for me, if praying gets back in school, that's something I like. It's just my interest. You don't have to like it. You don't have to agree with me. But for me, if praying gets back in school, I'm definitely going to vote for him. That's just what it is. That's my own something. Yeah? So, Yeke Koluba, I told you last week how he went and started talking about not washing hands. And so he got a mail from Eugene Nangwe. And today, because of what Yeke Koluba did, they are saying that any government official that go on radio and put Liberians at risk when it comes to providing wrong information, whether you know, you not know, if you know, you shut up. But if you don't know and you go and talk, you'll be arrested. That's what they say. So then we saw that on Friday, California had put their people on lockdown. Like the women in South Africa go on lockdown. California is on lockdown right now, my people. The whole country, the whole city, the whole state of California. So we got Los Angeles and Sacramento, all those places then, all those different cities in the state of California is on lockdown. All right. Then Brussels Airways. We saw that Brussels Airways, have been shut down. And this was on Friday. I got a picture. The whole place was shut down. I say, hey, it's not easy. They're becoming more, it's like the alarming factors of it is becoming more. Then Trump announced that the deadline for filing taxes in the United States of America is on the 15th of July of 2020. So it's usually on April 15th, but they've put it to July because of the coronavirus. What else? So now Americans that are stuck outside, Americans that are stuck into other countries, if you go into your various embassies, if you don't have money to buy a ticket, you will sign a promissory note and they will give you ways and they'll buy a ticket and bring you back and then you pay them. Okay? The president for Kenya told his people and say they will not eat anything during the coronavirus period, my people. So I was asking you, how is this man going to know that somebody going to be eating something? President for Kenya. The man funny, he said they will not eat something. Everybody will abstain from having sex. You want your own, baby? Because I don't want to buy you order. They say lockdown means abstain from having sex. They would that thing sweet like that. You want your own, yeah? Now I'm here the thing. So the Kenyans then, if you're going to listen to that man, then you're on your own too. Because I know how he's going to regulate this one. Yeah, you have to be in everybody's room to regulate it. And I know you can't be in everybody's room because you're not Jesus Christ. So like either. And another thing that came to mind is when you're going to the gas station, try to get gloves. So we are going on shutdown these few days. Please, if you can get gloves from anywhere, get it. When you pump in your gas, wear your gloves and stuff like that, because they say most of the places that the coronavirus came from was, on these the pumps, the gas pumps. So please make sure that you wear gloves when you're pumping your gas. Make sure that you wear gloves when you go into the supermarket to buy stuff. When you're pushing those carts, wear gloves, and I will show you why. Okay. And then I talked about what his name said. Andrew Gillam, but I'm not going to go into it. Then we go back into little politics. You gotta talk, I know politics, that's something you can't just leave, I mean, I've been talking about American politics, so definitely we gotta talk about Liberian politics too, okay? Alright. So on Saturday, the 21st of March, President George Oponwia, he nominated for the NEC, that's the National Election Commission. He nominated, anyhow, I will try, Dubusi Wabudiki. Dubusi Wakudiki. This man is a Nigerian man that has nationalized in Liberia. And people made a whole lot of noise about it, including myself. Because I felt that, not so much of his nationality, but we'll go into it. Because I don't think he is actually, like, qualified for the job. And based on his track records of the different places that he has worked, I don't think he's qualified. But at the end of the day, we still own it. So during this time, when the president nominated him here, and the noise became too much, then the president went and passed a bill, or gave a bill to the Senate, that they should do, he has accepted now the dual citizenship, that you as a Liberian can hold 2 passports, but there are certain jobs. He had a clause, certain jobs that you cannot hold because you have, given allegiance to another country. So there are certain jobs you can hold. So my argument to this part of the matter is, Papi, if you say that one now for people then like us, the mayor too, he's a nationalized Nigerian. Don't you think that there is certain job that he can hold? Like our National Election Commission job. This is the job that brings a certain individual to presidency. This man has a Nigerian background. Why don't we have Liberians in Liberia that will be able to take this job? This man is corrupt. And I'm not even talking gossip here. When he used to work with, I know that the UN or which one of other places that he used to work to, the people used to be paying large sums of money to take care of things that he has done in regards to taking money from people, in an unprofessional way. This is a track record of a man. So all the things that men do, you want to tell me say you can't remember any of it for you to put this particular man in the NEC? We agree, and we'll continue to fight against it, because at the end of the day, that's what we want. We don't want this. Let's put somebody there that has integrity. Let's put somebody there that is qualified enough to do the job, because this is a tenor position that has to do with making any individual, including Yabagoro, president of Liberia. We can't just put it in anybody's hand. This is not a hatred or whatever it is and stuff like that. A Liberian who has patriotism in their blood will know that this is the right thing to do. So it ain't got anything to do with party lines or anything like that. Just stop it. It got nothing to do with party lines. A patriotic Liberian who thinks about the future of their country will know and understand that this is not a good appointment. So that I play with air with that. I'll leave that one, because most sweet topics, man. Our legendary Kenny Rogers, he passed away. He passed away at the age of 81. He died. You know Kenny Rogers? For me, the best song that I remember and I can play all the time is The Gambler. You gotta know when to fold them, know when to walk away. Kenny Rogers, he's no more. So may his soul rest in peace. Another news that came up is, they said there's a rumor that came up last week, Friday. People came into my inbox to let me know that some people said opposition was saying that the government of Liberia was going to spray the air with COVID-19. First and foremost, let me tell you something. When you're ready to put the kind of news, then all you must have the truth inside it, if that's the truth. Liberia don't even have water pump to spray hot water on protesters. Then where they will get a sophisticated helicopter and device from to spray coronavirus into the atmosphere. Just stop these things. Just please stop scaring our people. It's not okay. Eh? You can say any other thing. If you're fighting legitimately, we will listen to you legitimately. But when you start fighting dirty and start putting fear in our own people just because you want to make the government look bad, it's imprudent. It's very foolish. So you don't do that. And to the Liberian people, nobody is going to spray nobody with nothing. It's not happening. So you don't be scared. The government don't have the propensity. They don't even have the technology to do that. So that's a lie. I don't even know why they always like to do this kind of things then. Well, you'll be talking. Now I want to gossip something now. Let me see if I can go on my page and get it. They want your part the president friend. The president lady friend. Fatu Sheriff. Okay, so we got to talk about it because too many things that came out on it. And we're not going to let it go. As I say, we're going to be doing a little bit of everything. Politics, gossip, coronavirus, memes, all the things that we're going to do it. At the end of the day, we have to make ourselves feel happy. And this is what I'm here to do. I'm here to entertain you today, okay? I'm wearing my entertainment. All right, so let's see. Okay, I'm bringing this up here because I want you to look at it as I am talking. Here we go. Let me see if I can cut this better to fit into situation. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's do this. Crap. So let's make it 700. All right, that's not bad. And let's make this 600. All right. I think this is much better. So you can go on my page and take a look at it. I'm just putting it up here because I want you guys to see. And I'm going to go into it. So this lady called Fatu. That's her picture right there on my page. She came from Germany. So the papi sent for her. And she came. So when she came, she and the papi took a picture. And this message is from a chat room on WhatsApp, Health Media Coordinator. And it reads, I'm doing good. I said, Brown, how are you, love? On Thursday, we broke the news about President George. We are inviting his special friend. I'm just writing what they posted. I'm just here to read the news, honey. And on Thursday, we broke the news about President George upon we are inviting his special friend, Fatu Sheriff Schmitz, from Germany to Liberia. A few of you denied. We deal in facts. This is from the Health Media Coordinator on the WhatsApp. And here is another proof. The president and Fatu posing for picture. So you guys can see right there. The president, he lay red. Fatu, he African. They posing for picture. Upon her arrival, Fatu arrived in Liberia on March 18, 2020 from a coronavirus hot zone, aka Germany. The hot zone is Germany. That is not aka, but that is IE Germany. She even passed through another hot zone, Belgium. While others are being, hey man, nobody gonna call me right now, man. When you'll be able to call your friend and you'll be checking to see if they're live, especially if they're doing this talk show thing. Fatu arrived in Liberia on March 18, blah, blah, blah. While others were being quarantined, she is in quarantine because of her social link to the president. She even bypassed health protocols at RIA due to her condition or due to her connection with George. They say J. Money. George Money Weah. Is Fatu life better than those Liberians who are? Let's see. Is Fatu life better than those Liberians who stand? Yeah, well, then we want to the next page. Let me read what is here. What is the? Yeah, is Fatu life better than those Liberians who are being quarantined? That's the next thing. Then they ask the question, what is the strategic importance of Fatu trip to Liberia at this time of global health emergency? What do Liberians stand to benefit from her trip? Why wasn't she or isn't she quarantined like Mo Ali and others? Why is she traveling with our diplomatic passport when she's a legal resident of Munich, Germany? President George Okonwe is risking our people. And I mean say, oh, now they have ministry people there. Oh, I didn't want to see. You share the video you wanted today. Hey, coronavirus attack. It changed the way people do their talk show. I'll be doing my talk show this now. Anything I put on my page, we'll discuss it. We'll talk it. The health media coordinator. That's what the people put here. Then another person asks, when will the press briefing and health authorities when will you have something to say about this? Is what the person was the person saying. So then we have on the bottom page here Fatu and Kalasco. We have Fatu. I think I know that Germany. She told the other picture I know that Germany, the background look very nice. Then somewhere there she got her she's sitting in the plane. She took picture of her quarantine herself. Now, at the end of the day, Juna leave it there. Ju said she born right. And to be honest with y'all, now the first person good friend and I see that know how to address issues. I mean, she had to rebuttal anyways because her name was all over the place. So I want to read Fatu's little rebuttal to you guys so that you hear it and we'll be going into it. But before I read Fatu's rebuttal, I want to go back to the health ministry rebuttal, where the health ministry information they put out. And what they said, what is the strategic importance of Fatu trip to Liberia at this time? You all know? Well, you all know coming can go on like that now. And the papa want his smartest lady friends there around him. All of you are in a concubine situation. I feel bad for you. Because he sent for one or the other. Only Fatu the same for. What does it tell you? You open your ear well. That only Fatu the same for. So the strategic importance of Fatu being there. Let me answer you. Is the papa like Fatu? That the reason why he sent for his special friend. What do Liberians stand to benefit at this time of the trip? That is a great question. What do we stand to benefit? Well, when Fatu there, then I mean the papa will be happy. When the papa be happy, he will even be making song and up. That is song what he just made. So at the end of the day, hi Latish, how are you, darling? Welcome to the show, Latrice. So the papa will be happy. When the papa be happy, then we'll all be happy. The more we are together, the more we are together, the happy we will be. When your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends, the more we are together, the happy we will be. Now, hey there, my people. Hey! What do Liberians stand to benefit from her trip? I feel telling you what Liberians stand to benefit from her trip. And is she more? I mean, yes. Why wasn't she quarantined like Mo Ali and others? Because of the president's special friend. And you can't get out when they say, Now that's a question to ask, but these are not questions, though. They are just rhetoricals. Rhetoricals are a statement that somebody makes because they want to make a point. All right. Why is she traveling on a diplomatic passport when she's a legal resident of Munich, Germany? Now when that part, you gotta go ask the papio. Because at the end of the day, we ain't know the other answer. As you guys can see, which song I played the song before, okay, man. We'll play that song after the show. Hold on, mama. I play the song ready. You are not here. You just coming. Just wait. Let dissect the thing. Why is this lady carrying her diplomatic passport? They say, Joria, our papi risking are the people in lies. Let's move on. Fatuna. I think she took the thing now after she put it on. Sister, why you took it now? You just told her to leave it there. Or I know you put it on a lock and key. But at the end of the day, whether you put it on a lock and key, you not put it on a lock and key. We still seeing it. Since I left from here in America, 2018, January, to go to Liberia. And I went Liberia and you're there with me. I check getting my groove back. And this is the way things going to go from now on. I just want to let you know. I getting my groove back. Coronavirus had to come to let me get my groove back. It's not easy. Fatu say, life is easier when we treat each other with respect and dignity. The paper good friends say we want to treat each other with respect and dignity. This is her recount. This is her rebuttal to what I just read to you guys. I'm a businesswoman and a law-abiding citizen who have deep respect for both local and international authorities. I am very much aware of the global pandemic terrorizing nations on a catastrophic scale. My intention, she said her attention has been drawn to some unhealthy comments on social media in connection to her arrival during this difficult and crucial period of the pandemic. Every country has introduced preventive measures to safeguard and prevent the spread of coronavirus pandemic amongst its citizens. These are the words of Fatu Sharif. If you are just joining a little J here, you'll share the video. We own it. Before my departure from Germany, Europe, I took the standard coronavirus test and got a negative result, which was documented, indicating that I had no coronavirus upon boarding my flight. We were actually very few passengers on the flight wearing protective masks and sitting distance from one another as an additional preventive, preventive and, and precautionary measure, recommended by the airline. Upon my arrival at Roberts International Airport, RIA, I respectfully went through all preventive measures outlined by the National Health Authority of Liberia successfully. That is untrue, honey. You did not go through anything at RIA based on what was said. Again, there were no traces of symptoms of coronavirus detected in my body. I have never exercised any form of disregard against the preventive guidelines. Blah, blah, blah. Again, guidelines set by RIA Securities. As a matter of fact, I was ready for any eventualities in the form of quarantine or whatever preventive measures they could recommend. I have been in Liberia for a couple of days now. I feel very fit and healthy and strong. I love my country very much, so I can't afford to recklessly endanger my own life, family, and friends, and the lives of the masses by bringing coronavirus in the country. Normally, I don't respond or dignify people's opinion on social media, but I felt the need and urgency to clarify my role in connection to my trip. These are difficult times for the nations. This is not the right time for social media propaganda, undermining and politicizing this dangerous pandemic. The best we can do as a nation and people is to adhere to various recommendations outlined by medical professionals and show solidarity to those who are infected by this deadly coronavirus. May the Almighty God protect and bless the first family and the entire motherland, the first family including you, as we navigate through this serious crisis. Remember to wash your hands, no handshake, avoid huge gathering, hawking, and maintain few meter distance from one another. Just keeping it real. Fatu, man, shell up. I don't want to hear you talking about no washing hands. Because at the end of the day, what are you talking, sir? You even shame to come on the social media here to come ready come and here. Yeah, oh mama, you are intelligent. But that kind of situation here, if I were you, I would just going to sit down and go into the 14 days of quarantine and just be done with it. Therefore, you to come ready kind of thing, his story will judge you. His story will judge you. Now, does Germany know that you have dual citizenship in Liberia and in Germany? You see when you're between something and you can't think before you do things, you can just do it. Now, every time when me tell you say do something, then you will do it. You saying that over there and stuff like that, know that this is a deadly time. If you must come and get a paper and lay thing, why you not go through the 14 days, man? So nobody can put a more on you. You can't, you want all the Madame Fefia. You not Madame Fefia. You not the first lady, honey. You are just one of the concubines. A president is supposed to have a concubine. At the end of the day, he's the president of a nation. So who am I, Jessica, Lady J, to come in? No, that's not my business. Because you're plenty. So now my business to tell that one. My business in this situation is you made 3 mistakes. 3 big mistakes, honey girl. First mistake, you also tell the papi. Bazi, how are you? Papi, 18 years, I think it will be cool for me to come. That the first thing you was supposed to say. The papi say, oh, come here, don't worry. Then at the end of the day, you are supposed to go and follow the quarantine like Mo Ali. Mo Ali named Ricky because when he came from America here, that's what he did. He followed the quarantine. He went and did a quarantine. What is this kind of behavior here? You came in the country, you went and you did this kind of thing. You putting people at risk. Then you can't write a long book here, honey. What are you writing that kind of book for? If I were you, I'm not even going to rebuttal that the 10 mistake you made. They say not already said that somebody ready for her. The case finish ya. Bakala. Yeah, me I think you say you somebody intelligent and myself writing the kind of good thing yes my just telling me say then are you ready? Oh, I will just take it that you intelligent like me. Okay? That's how I would take it. Until otherwise, brother, I would take it that you're an intelligent girl. But based on the decisions that you made by only sitting in a plane coming from Germany, going over there and refusing to quarantine, and then coming up with this kind of thing here, it just tells me that you don't make the right decision. Not every time man tell you to do something, you gotta do it. Sometimes you gotta tell the man and no, because this man tiny man. Roland, how are you? You alright? Thanks for being on the show, darling. Sometimes the man don't know the right thing. Now, yeah, you here. You are now noted as the president good friend of the papi. We all know what friend of the papi is. So at the end of the day, I think you are number 1 concubine of the 2020 of the year 2020 in Liberia. Number 1 concubine. That's the name you want for your children to remember you as. Then you can sit down here to come read long book. Who told you to rebuttal? Why you didn't just leave it at that? You don't know something about the media. When the media brings something up for you, if you know that you are in the wrong, just go take yourself and go do the thing you're supposed to do and go sit down. Who tell you say you can't read book here to can't explain? Explain what? You are wrong. You are wrong. Then you say now you're talking about wash your hands. You didn't go to your quarantine for the amount of days that you're supposed to go to your quarantine for. Then you can't talk about, you wash your hands and keep safe. That you respect national and this. As a citizen of Germany, what are you doing with our diplomatic passport, mommy? What are you doing with our diplomatic passport? When you came to, you decide to put a picture outside here so we can see that you came here. Now you not take all the picture then down and stuff like that. What kind of behavior is this? What are you guys doing in that country? You think you better than the Liberian people, Fatu? You think you better than our Liberian people, mama? That you will sit down here and come from order, you do your 14 days quarantine and you say, I took my coronavirus test there, I did this, I did that, so that means this. Are you clairvoyant to know whether you are okay or not? That the kind of thing that you can do. Then when people open their mouth to talk, then you say, blah, 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 blah. For me, I don't even want to say. Because at the end of the day, I will still talk. You were wrong. You were wrong. Wrong. We're moving on. We are moving on. You were wrong. You want to take it, you got to take it because at the end of the day, that's what you can do. You don't have the situation, even Sunday and stuff like that. You just want to go on doing these things and stuff like that. Of course, you're not going to go ahead and do anything, but you were wrong for doing what you did. That is not a good thing. You don't treat our people like that. Our people are not to be treated any kind of way because of anything. By right, if you're going to go there and you care about the people washing their hands and practicing social distancing, you as the good friend of a leader of a country, you are supposed to go there and do the 14 days quarantine, and you want for us to know that you have the nation at heart. Things that come from other people's mouth and the actions are two different things. You do not have our nation at heart. Because you have our nation at heart, you are going to do the 14 days quarantine like Mo Ali did. You're not better than Mo Ali. When people turn and you'll be having catching feelings and stuff like that. What kind of behavior is that? You want to get coronavirus to our paper too? Because he know better. If he know better, he will not even going to tell you to come from that hard soon country over there. And you're going to tell you, my friend, the people say do the 14 days, we'll see each other after 2 weeks, yeah? Because at the end of the day, I want to make sure that I'm safe for my people. But he said to he even know what he's doing, putting himself at risk. When people talk now, then you say they like to talk too much and stuff like that. Any day I won't come to Liberia, nothing you can do to me, just let you know. The next thing on this is the Real Madrid president, Lorenzo Sanz. He died after he got the coronavirus. He died, okay? So he's no more alive. May his soul rest in peace. My sympathy to his family. Then we have Prince Johnson situation. Let me see if I can bring it up here, people. Prince Johnson on a situation. Yeah, hold on. Let's listen to it. I don't want to talk plenty. I just want to listen to it. So let me go to Prince Johnson situation so we can listen to it, yeah? This is it.
Wash your hands and have the sanitizer. I just spoke to the Minister of State now. And the President of Liberia did not get such order. And so if you come to the church, you want to be a disciple of Christ, can't sit down and listen to the word of God. Mr. Director, don't disturb my church. I'm not disturbing. Please sit down and listen to the word of God. Please sit down. I'm on the pulpit preaching the word of God. I am preaching the word of God. I am preaching the word of God, Mr. Police Director. Please don't disturb this church. You can see the benches empty. We're not disturbing the church. We are enforcing the law and the government. Well, the president did not tell you to close that church. Except the president get called to say. The president did not tell you to close that church, Mr. Police Director. Yeah, but they closing our church. We are receiving no citation. No, you cannot record it. I want Labrador to hear. Why have law? Look here, Police Director. The first thing you should do, listen to me. Let the House of Legislature close. 72 lawmakers are down there meeting every Thursday, every Tuesday. 30 senators meet Tuesday and Thursday, and you do not have the power to close the legislature, but you have the power to close down the house of God. Is that what you want? The president did not give that order in his annual message. My friend, but yesterday, because we died about the close, we finished preaching about almost 40 minutes. So say that's more. So church, that is it. Believe God and pray. There will be no sickness in this place. Rise up for closing prayer. Church, rise up for closing prayer. Our God, our Father, we thank you for the anointing that allowed us to preach this morning in the midst of intimidation, in the midst of harassment from the police director. We thank you for the allowing us to preach. May all those who hear this be away 6 feet and you wash your hands and have the sanitizer. I just put to the Minister of State now. And the President of Liberia did not get such order. And so if you come to the church.
That Prince Johnson there for you guys, people. So Prince Johnson said the president did not give any such mandate. And so he wasn't going to do what was asked of him. And you know, at the end of the day, this is what I would say. They wasted the time to put this thing together, because at the end of the day, you can't waste time to put this thing together. You should have put it together a long time ago. Once other countries start putting their stuff together, Liberia should have put their stuff together as well. But we have people in our community in Liberia that taking the coronavirus thing to be a fun. And as long as we're taking it to be fun, these kind of situations will surface. We need to make sure that we follow the guidelines pertaining to coronavirus. And one of the guidelines is social distancing. Don't have any church. If you knew that you wanted to shut down Prince Johnson Church, or any church for that matter, that's something that should have been done. Now, after this situation took place, that's when they went and put that into place. So right now, there is, you know, churches should be closed and all those kind of things then. So, Liberia got on shutdown on Sunday. By Sunday when I got up, Liberia was in shutdown mode. They had put on that, you know, no gatherings, no going to church, no doing this. But the people still going to church and doing what they got to do, because again, that Mama Liberia, but I tell God, thank you. I tell God, thank you that coronavirus is not like Ebola and people are doing really well. All right. So, another thing they said about coronavirus is, you know, if you drink water, it can flush down the virus sitting in your throat, warm water. So that's what I recommend. No doctor have come up with anything. You don't have to do it, but some people are doing it and they say it works. They put lime in the water, they put ginger and stuff like that, and they're drinking it. So you don't have to do it, but some people are practicing that. Elizana Cummings, aka Baby Police. I said the air people can be fair with me. Elizana Cummings, aka Baby Police, has been put into quarantine. They say he came back into the country. I don't know who food the papi to come back in the country. You should have just left that papi alone to where he was, but you decided to bring him back. Let him come into the country for what? Now he came back into the country, and he is now on a lockdown quarantine. He never wanted to go on lockdown. The post say, "Wow, papi, you gotta go on lockdown. Everybody go on lockdown." The papi now went to where they arrested him and put him in quarantine. So right now, the papi doing the 14 days quarantine. That meant to the 14 days quarantine. When he move from there, we see him. So if you ain't see our papi, baby police in quarantine, yeah, my people. That's the news right there. So me, I was asking questions until I got to know the answer, you know, and I think Front Page Africa carried the news too. So at the end of the day, that was going on. Papa in quarantine, say he was coming to the country, proof. He gets somewhere and he never wanted to quarantine. They have to arrest him. Yeah! They arrest him. Put him inside. They say, you're put it behind. The ANC is not happy about that. Now most of them are talking about it, but that's true. You know, at the end of the day, we can't do selective news. And that's the reason why I hear on nobody's side. It confuses me, but you don't want nobody's side. You can't come. You tell the news as it is. No hard feeling. I love all my ANC people. I love all my United Party people. I love all my CDC people. At the end of the day, the baby in quarantine. He in serious quarantine. So that what happened? So let's wait until he comes out on the 14th. When he comes out on the 14th, then we'll know what to do, okay? No hard feelings. Yes, let's go on. No hard feelings, yeah, my people. The thing here, we have to continue to make sure. Because at the end of the day, that's just what it is. Let's be nice. You please be nice to our papi in there. We don't want no problem. You please be nice to him. You don't care about paper. No problem at all. Want to make sure. Next thing, there is something going on. They call it the coronavirus challenge. This is the best person so far. His name is Swen Wally. Swen Wally is doing very well. He did the challenge and he's doing it really well. So let's take a look at. Oh, let me face it in here because I don't see if he's. Let me see. Let me face it to see if we can get his whole face situated, honey. On the top, let's do 200. All right. I think I know what's going on. 200. I think I know what's going on. Let me see if I can get the video. So let's see. I'm gonna play. Oh, okay, that's the video itself. It's not him.
You know, they get off of you.
All right.
First, we look at the corona. So you ain't coming back here when we do.
I want to replay that for you guys because I see the man in red. Yep.
First, we look at the corona.
Yeah, we like to call
So you ain't coming back here when we do.
Yes. So Swim, he did that. He went, he back, put on his back, he put on his knee, and before he kick it. So he's the winner. He's the new winner for the coronavirus challenge, my people. So that's it, That's it. He's the new winner for the coronavirus. Let's move on. We got plenty to do. On Saturday, I was doing social distancing at somewhere in Brooklyn Park, and I heard that the people in Ethiopia receive snow. I was like, I need to talk about this. So I put it on my page. In Ethiopia, the people receive snow, yeah. Snow came down in the country of Ethiopia. Ethiopia, Africa. I'm talking about Ethiopia, Europe, or anywhere. Because there's no other place in Europe or anywhere, the core countries there that have the name Ethiopia. So Ethiopia is strictly Africa. Ethiopia got the first snow. That was very, very surprising. So I thought to share that information with my audience. I don't know what's going on with Charles Yates and the Secret Service in Liberia. But it will be all right. Charles is saying that they've been questioning him. I want you guys to see this video because I thought this video was really, really, really nasty. I want you guys to take a look at it, okay? So let's see if I can play it. I don't think it has any sound. Let me see if I can play it. Yep. So that's a man who is supposed to be a coronavirus victim. And he's licking on the thing that you hold when you go with the carts. So that's how I was telling you guys to be very careful with the carts. Be very, very careful with the carts. Be very, very, very careful to the carts, okay? Because we don't want these kind of things. When you're using the carts, be careful. For Minnesota, we had our mayor and Governor Tim Walz, come up with the no eviction mandate. So there's a no eviction mandate here now for Minnesotans, and it doesn't mean that don't pay your rent. It's just saying that at the end of the day, hey Rosie Rose, how are you, darling? Welcome to the show. At the end of the day, there is you cannot be evicted. So if you don't pay your rent, they will just pile it for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and then when everything gets back into order, you will have to pay that rent or you will be evicted. So please, Minnesotans, pay your rent. If you can pay your rent, do not allow it to go into, like a deferment where it's just, it's growing. Because at the end of the day, you still have to pay your rent. If there's a no, they're not saying rent forgiveness. They are saying that it's a no eviction order. So the no eviction order means that because there is a coronavirus situation, you're not going to be evicted. Okay. Some doctors have come up to say that, the loss of smell and taste might be some of the symptoms for coronavirus. Another case we have here is the case of Samuel Worthy in Liberia. You know about that case? Samuel Worthy. So, from what I understand, there is a newspaper clipping. I got about 3 devices here that I won't use in my people so that I don't disturb anything, because I want to make sure that I take my own time to go about this thing, okay? So Samuel Worthy is the man that you see up there. And if I want to go into perspective, I will change into this part of it. I don't know if y'all can still see it. If y'all can't see it, y'all let me know. But this newspaper belongs to him. Hi, Helena, how are you? And the Cyclone newspaper. And on the day that he got fired, I'll go back to that day, he had put this Liberians decry President Weir's NEC peak. So once this information surfaced on this guy's newspaper, boom, we got a next exhibit here. Exhibit number 2. Coming up, people. Y'all share the video. Y'all share the video and invite your friends. Little back in her thing. President Weir dismisses Samuel Worthy, Assistant Information Minister. Monday, 23rd March of 2020. Monrovia, Liberia. His Excellency President George Mane Weir today dismissed Mr. Samuel Worthy, Assistant Minister for Information Services at the Ministry of Information, Culture, Affairs and Tourism, MICAT. The dismissal, which takes immediate effect, is based on administrative reason. Meanwhile, President Weir has appointed Mr. Daniel Nano Nukes Thomas as Assistant Minister for Information Services, replacing Mr. Worthy. The news was hot when it came to my boss. So, the mayor see here is Samuel Worthy mayor. He's the owner of Cyclone newspaper, the newspaper that came out with the story the Liberians decry President Weir NEC peak. And he's also the owner of Sam TV. So after he went and put on his news, hello, says Kumba, how are you? The man was only reporting his news, so they fire him. Piao, piao, piao. He gone. Hey, President Weir get dirty. Wait if I get dirty. But they can't play. So I put it on my page. And I want to say this to people. If you're a family member and I put my news on my page and you come and you start to curse or you start to do what you want to do, once I know my news is accurate, will be on there. His little brother came into my inbox after he tried to be disrespectful to me on my page to tell me sorry. And at this moment, I would like to say to James Worthy, I receive your sorry. Thank you for that. Just in case you decide to remove it, I went there and I screenshot it. But you said sorry to me and I receive it. You even said sorry to me on a yes, so I receive it, okay? At the end of the day, we're good. But I'm not going to do selective news. If someone needs come up or something, I don't insult nobody, but I definitely will put the news out there. You'll continue to share the video. So the papa can play. The papa say, why Samuel Mon go and put a kind of story on his news something, and at the end of the day, he got to move him from there. So Samuel is he's a well-to-do man. He got Sam. He got Sam, and they say he always used to be one. I put it there, people started laughing because they said the Samuel Worthy man here. That John Palmer way on John West story. They say he left to cough. Small thing used to be coming and causing for President Weah. Yeah, you know about President Weah then story, eh? Pape, the day you miss small, you can be the most friendly person with the president, but Papa, you made one little small little mistake. Simple mistake, you out. You out. You out. So that what happened to you. And now people laughing at you because they say you used to be insulting. You share the video here, let's go. So our ambassador who used to be there, I don't want to know her name said because she not correct. They took her from there. They took her from there now. They brought the new woman here. Her name Allison. So Allison, let me read the letter. So Allison is now Christine Elder. I don't like her at all because she was not doing correct or whatever. But let me read the information to you guys because I have decided that this is what I'm going to be something. Says Musu, I am sipping some orange juice and some other things in this coronavirus situation. Says Musu. The Embassy of the United States of America presents its compliments to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Liberia, all diplomatic and consular missions, United Nations agencies, and international organizations accredited to the Republic of Liberia, and has the honor to inform that Ambassador Christine Ender has relinquished her duties as Ambassador Extraordinary in Plenipotentiary of the United States of America to the Republic of Liberia and has permanently departed post. Deputy Chief of Mission Allison Grander has assumed charge of the Embassy of the United States of America to the Republic of Liberia as charged the affairs the interim pending the arrival of a new ambassador. So, the Embassy of the United States of America avails itself to this opportunity to renew to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Liberia or diplomatic and consular missions, United Nations agencies, international organizations accredited to the Republic of Liberia, and the assurances of high coordination. And this was on March 23rd, 2020. So that is there, my people. Kristen Ender not there again. They put her friend Allison Grander there. Now Allison Grander now we're going to be in charge until they bring the new ambassador. So for now, everybody answering to her. She's the ambassador designate until they bring somebody else. Cause I heard someone on news about that Christine Ender person. They say Christine Ender was eating somebody in the higher up. I'm calling no name, but that's what they said. So they say anything the person tell her to do, that's how she used to do. Hi, Mr. Moses. Q, how are you? So right now, at the end of the day, that's not the case anymore. Good news for Liberians. At the end of the day, breaking news from the Democrats. The Democrats say that based on coronavirus, they are going to be releasing a stimulus proposal that indicates direct payment to Americans that are more generous than the rebate checks proposed by the Senate Republicans, and will provide payments of up to $1,500 per adult and $1,500 per child in the household. So right now, the Republicans and the Democrats in America, they're fighting over stimulus situation. Can you imagine? You just send all that money to us. You send all this money to us because that's what we need right now. You're sending money so we can do something with it. So, on a more serious note, these checks are going to be coming out. They're going to be giving $1,500 per adult and $1,500 per child. That's what they are proposing. The checks will be coming out in April, my people. So this is how they're doing. They're going to go back on your 2019. If you file your 2019 and you give an account number, you'll be receiving a direct deposit. If you did not, they will give you a check. If you didn't file anything for 2019, they will go back to your 2018 tax return. And so if you did a direct deposit, this money will be coming in your account directly deposited. If you did not, it will be coming in the form of a check. The thing about it is this. If you get any calls from anybody asking you for your name, your child name, your social security number, do not give it. This is the IRS. This is the federal, and they know all our information is right in the pan. So please do not, I repeat, give your information to nobody. They know exactly what they're supposed to do. They know how many people in your household based on what you file for your tax return, and definitely will be able to give you your money. So that it they said 1,500 per child. 1,500 per child. So I don't know where you got your own information from. I'm not talking about, there are two different proposals out here. They have the Republicans and they have the Democrats. And it's saying 1,500 per adult and 1,500 per child. That's what the Democrats are saying. So that is what it is. Whatever they want to come out to, any money they send will be great. But that's what they're saying here. You guys can go and look into it. Democrats. Republican came up with their stimulus package proposal. And then the Democrats have come up with their stimulus package proposal. So now they have to come together and decide what they want to do. Hopefully we're on the same page. No need to argue. Let me show you this thing. That me here, my people. I didn't want to say I want to do coronavirus. Something you can't listen, my people. That's Jessica here.
Hey people, your girl Lady J here. I'm accepting a challenge from Eddie Moore, Kenneth Sayan, and Snoopy, okay? He got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole round world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. He got my mama and my papa in his hands. He got my brother and my sister in his hands. He got my children and my family in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. He got my boo-boo and my sweetheart in his hands. He got people and places in his hands. He got LIB and USA in his hands. He got my whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole round world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands.
I again, energy, my people. I got the challenge. Yeah, when you can't laugh, when you can't say you're doing it. What do you expect for us to do that? The coronavirus here, we have to make sure that we do what we have to do to keep happy, all the people singing, we got a whole world in this here. I said, how come we can't see gospel song? I'm rapping a gospel song here, I'm rapping a gospel song here to the place that it's supposed to be. So somebody asked me if I got fresh cold. No, when I laughed in my nose and my eyes can run. Everybody say, you got a whole world in it. All the men, you got a whole. I said, no. We got to make it, some kind of way. So that's, I send a challenge out to some people then. And let me see if I can find, because I think I put it on my page. I'm not too sure. What am I rushing for now? I will look for it. So on April 8th, China said they're going to be removing the lockdown on Wuhan. And so let's see how best it will go. Another death news came up for one of our legendary jazz saxophone player, Manu. He died. He died from coronavirus at the age of 86, and he died in Paris. And he was one of the best African jazz saxophone player, Manu Dabango. So Mano is dead from coronavirus. May his soul rest in peace. And if you have any ways of showing your, response to him for his family and his fans, please go and do that. Colorado used to have death penalties, and they said they don't have no death penalties again. So that's good. Anybody who is who do anything bad in Colorado just going to go straight to life imprisonment. So that's what it is. Next thing here, let's see. I do have products for losing weight in this time of inactivities. You guys need to make sure you keep in place. So I have my Elevate coffee and the pill. If you want it, make sure you contact me so you can get it. It will help you lose the weight. And then the Biotune that will kind of bring your stomach down. People be asking me what I've been doing to make myself be looking good like this. And I tell them that's what I've been using. Another thing is the Hemohim. Hemohim takes care of almost everything you can think about, but it's good for your immune system. It takes care of cancer. It takes care of diabetes. Try to get a Hemohim from me. I have it here. I can send it out to you, okay? Another thing happened in Liberia the last time, Brownie Samukai has been put into court and charged for certain things. I don't know who he may affect, as I said, because what happened long time during Ellington, we hear anything about this, and now we have this Brownie Samukai situation. So I'm just saying, because at the end of the day, this is what we do. We witch hunt in Liberia. So my prayers go to you, Mr. Samukai. I hope everything will be okay with you. So as I said, pretty much this is it. Let me look for my girl Seiji situation, because Seiji did her own coronavirus on a song, and y'all should hear it. Y'all think my own bar. Y'all listen to Seiji. Y'all listen to Seiji on a coronavirus situation. Then y'all tell me if y'all think my own bar, because her own she did. She said, I decided to challenge her, and that was her challenge. So let's listen to Seiji, and then we will. If you want to be brought in, let me know. I will bring you in. I was like, damn, Seiji, that was savage. So let me see what she got here. I hope it's on this page, though. She was like, I'm doing this challenge for my sister and Lady J, and okay. Yeah.
Single, but my sister challenged me, and my boo Gigi, she challenged me. So I'll just try the song what I know that suit me best. Like I was saying, you need to close your legs.
Oh my God.
To the married man, you need to close your legs. To the married man, you need to close your legs. To the people husband, you begging for cash app. At this kind of time, you begging for cash app because you want smoke cheap hookah and chew on meat. You see your big Jew level, it's too small. You see your big Jew level, it's so operate with the people husband.
Okay, what want you say?
You acting like you're a big Jew on somebody man. You acting like you a big Jew with somebody husband. The man went home to his wife.
Wow.
You need to stop calling.
My people that my guest said you. I challenge her on that you got a whole world situation, and that's what Seiji came with. So at the end of the day, we have done this for about an hour 53 minutes, almost 2 hours. A recap of what we did. We went over the coronavirus cases in the world. I also talk about political things happening in Liberia. I discussed the shutdown in Minnesota. Did I discuss the shutdown in Minnesota? No. All right. Minnesota is going to be shutting down. Before I do my recap, Minnesota is going to be shutting down on Friday at 11:59 p.m. And Friday, 11:59 p.m., we're going to see Minnesota as a shutdown. I think that was the last thing I put on my page before I did this show. Let's see. Stay-at-home order has been put in place to start on 11:59 p.m. on Friday, March 27, 2020. So what does this mean? I had some information that I wanted to go over with you guys before we close. So let me go over it, and then we can go, because I have put something down to talk about this the stay home something. So with this stay-home situation here for Minnesota, it doesn't mean that you are locked into your house. It just means that you have to regulate where you go. So the grocery stores will still be open if they can open. You still have gas stations open if they can open. And you will still have, all these different things happening. But at the end of the day, Minnesota is on a shutdown, and we are on a shutdown for 2 weeks. This is one of the things that that Governor Tim Walz announced today on his coronavirus update to the state of Minnesota. So if you have a job, just go to your job and find out if you guys are part of the stay home order for 2 weeks. If you're not, you still have to go to work. But those who are jobs have given them the time off, you have to make sure you take that seriously. So to all my Minnesotans, you guys, I pray for the best. Please don't put yourself at harm's way. I'm just going to go over what I know here about the things, the most important things that it asks us to do. And after which, I'll go ahead and end the show. So for coronavirus, they ask you to wash your hands, and they ask you to put your hand to your mouth. This is the prevention. Wash your hands 20 seconds. Put your hands to your mouth when you're coughing or sneezing. If you are above 100.4, you need to go to the hospital in regards to temperature-wise. And they also ask that you practice social distancing. And the last but not the least, cover your mouth when you cough. And don't touch your face. So avoid touching your face. So these are all the things. Wash your hands 20 seconds. Avoid touching your face. Take temperature. And when you take your temperature, if it's over 100.4 or 100.40, make sure you go to the hospital. Practice social distancing 6 feet apart. 3 to 6 feet apart. And last but not the least, when you cough or sneeze, please cover your mouth. So these are the different things that will help you prevent yourself from catching the virus. Quick summary of what we did today. We went over the coronavirus cases in the world and the top 10 and the least 10 countries. We also talked about some of the things that are going on in Liberia pertaining to the coronavirus pandemic. We talk about the stimulus check that's coming. Minnesota shut down. And, put some fun and things in there just to keep people updated. Everything that was on my time wall last week that I put from last week, third Wednesday to today, I went over pretty much all of it. You can go over there on my timeline and also go into those things. I want to say thanks to everybody that was on the show tonight. It was such a pleasure having you guys on. I'm not going to be distracted now and listen to people who will come on my show to decide to distract or insult me. You are welcome to do so. But if I do see it and I feel that it's not appropriate, I'm going to remove your statement from on there, because at the end of the day, this is we are here to give the news and to discuss it. And if you are not okay with it, you don't have to come and watch. But when you do come and watch, you will be respectful, because I do want our kids to be able to watch these shows as a point of history for them, so they can be able to understand insane insults from grown people who cannot decide to behave themselves and be disciplined. That's okay with you. So if you put anything on there that is not okay, you can decide to move it. If you don't want to remove it, keep it there. If I see it and it gets to a place where I don't feel that is appropriate, I will be removing it. I want to say thanks to everybody for coming on this show. Tomorrow, I will be on Focus on Liberia, and we will be discussing sex and relationship topics. You don't want to miss it, because it's one of the best sex and relationship topics, okay? Thank you again for being here. I really appreciate you guys. It's such a pleasure every time to have you here. What's going on here? So what kind of thing on here? My whole background I changed, my people. What is this? Oh, I don't even know where this other background coming from here. All right. So let's say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye to you, teacher. It's time for us to go. This is your President George Upon. We are the new Corona song, yeah, my people, you're cool.
We are Project Liberia. Mama Liberia. We must all rise. Let's stand together to fight Corona. Uncertainty, no security, everything is possible. It could be your mama, your papa, brother and sister. Let's stand together to fight this deadly disease now. Walk on the wall with living for the uncertainty, no security, everything is possible. It could be your mother, your father, even your sister. Let's stand together to fight this deadly disease now. From Asia to Europe, Europe to America, America to Africa. Take precaution. It could be your mama, brother, sister, or father. Let's stand together. Mama Liberia. God bless Mama Liberia, the rest of the world.
Let's stay together to fight Corona in our country. We must arise. Let's stay together to fight Corona.
Lord have mercy.
Amen, 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 amen. Let's fight Corona.
Lord have mercy.
Amen, 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 amen. Let's fight Corona.
Lord have mercy. Coronavirus spreads via droplets. When a person coughs or sneezes, the droplets land on surfaces and are picked up with the hands of others and spread further. People catch the virus when they touch their infected hands to their mouth, nose, or eyes. It follows that the single most important thing you can do to protect yourself is keep your hands clean by washing them frequently with soap and water or hand sanitizer. What is the incubation period of COVID-19? It is where that symptoms are showing up in people within 14 days of exposure to the virus. What are the symptoms of COVID-19? COVID-19 symptoms include cough, fever, shortness of breath. In rare cases, COVID-19 can lead to severe respiratory problems, kidney failure, or death. If you have a fever or any kind of respiratory difficulty, such as coughing and shortness of breath, call your doctor.
Coronavirus is real, but together we can fight it.
From Asia to Europe, Europe to America, America to Africa. Take precaution. Let me see. It could be your mama, brother, sister, or father. Let's stand together. Mama Liberia.